I was gonna do this whole like very exciting intro where I played this recording of a man that was an Uber driver who was driving me to my set, and when I was coming here, he said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "To a comedy show." And then he said, "I do not think that women are funny." And then he spent 20 minutes telling me why. Man, thank you guys so much for coming. That's it's so nice. And then I know a lot of you, and thank you so much. I feel like the world is crazy right now. Plus, it's raining. Gross. Who comes out when it's raining? But I feel like the world is crazy. This is gross to start, but Trump just soft launched conversion camps. Did anybody see that? I don't even. Do you guys know what a conversion camp is? If you don't, it's like a camp. So you're canoeing, and then you're I love dick or whatever, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard. I just don't understand what his deal is, because he thinks that being gay is a choice. Which is have you ever had a boner make a choice? So if you're so if you think that, if you're oh, being gay is a choice, and then you're choosing to be straight, you're gay. That is math. And I just feel like it's a very. Also, we're operating under this weird system right now where he keeps going against the constitutions, the various ones from the states. I don't know, and that is bad. But also, I think we should maybe revise those anyway. My favorite thing to do when I'm traveling, I travel quite a bit, and when I'm traveling, one of my favorite things to do is look up what the weird laws in the state constitutions are. And so recently I was in Minneapolis, and they have a law against lurking, not loitering, lurking. It's like a Scooby-Doo law. I was okay. And so then I was oh, that's so weird. So I started looking up. Alabama has one where it's hey, don't strap your alligator to the fire hydrant, you guys. Law. There's one in North Carolina that's do not let your donkey sleep in your bathtub. And I just feel what? Because a robot is gonna raise my baby. We need a law about whether or not I'm allowed to leave my kids with my sex robot, right? Not because I want them to have sex with her, just because I think that she's a valuable member of our family and has a lot to teach them. Kidding. But really though, it is interesting because a real one is Texas, right? Overturned Roe v. Wade, and that's bad to me. And so I was oh, that sucks. And one of my friends, she wanted to get in a bobo, and in Texas, and she couldn't because they make you keep your little guys. But then my other friend, she had a tumor, and it had hair, skin, and nails, and she was weird, so she wanted to keep it. And she was when you cut it out, can I have it? And they were no. And it's okay, pick a lane, Texas. You know what I mean? Let her have her little guy. So I took an Uber here, as I said, with a man who told me that he was I don't find women funny, and I was no problem. But then he kept going, and then I was well, what about Wanda Sykes? And he was no. And I was why? And he was because she doesn't talk about guy stuff. And I was like, she talks about the government. Like, isn't that guy stuff? And he was like, no. And I was like, what is guy stuff? And he's like, I love it when, like, Bill Maher sticks his tongue out of the side of his mouth. It looks like Scooby-Doo. And I was like, oh, guy stuff. Okay, so everybody who knows me here knows me as a driving person, but I did not get my license for a very long time because you can get away with just biking in Chicago and having friends drive you places that you want to go. And so I biked for a very long time. Is anybody a biker in here? You guys bike? Yeah, hell yeah. So I biked for and then I got my license. Too late, some would say, but I got my license, and it is dope. Did you guys have your licenses, like drivers? Unbelievable, right? So good. It is so much. It is so much. It's so, you go so fast. You go so fast, and like also, I've been in a car before, but I just didn't realize like you would have so much room. Like you're in your own. Like room, you can. Okay, so you're here, and then you can put stuff. You can put a salad there. You could put like stuff in the side part. Like you could keep a guy there and kiss him if you wanted to. There's like a bunch of stuff that you can do. My favorite thing to do. Have you guys ever cried in your car? Yeah. Very good, right? Yeah. So much better than crying on your bike. That is. Everybody hates it. You're just like, and they're like, it's like a crying in public. It's like it sucks. It's like a peeing in public, where it's like you have to do it, but everybody's like, it's illegal. Crying in your car is amazing. You can have emotions for miles and nobody knows. You know what I mean? Except, sometimes except sometimes I was driving in tandem. I was driving in tandem with this guy, and we were on the highway, and we were going like so fast because it's like 80 or whatever. No speeds you can do on your bike, and like I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. We all must be concentrating so hard, and then I looked, and there was this man, and he was just punching himself in the face, and I was like, oh my god. That's like another thing you can do in your car at high velocity. That is so great. Like driving is unbelievable. I'm not good at it though. I wish that I was. I wish that I was like one of those drivers that's like, I'm a good driver. But there's like so much evidence in the contrary that it's upsetting. Okay, so this is the part of the thing where I do crowd work, and I know a lot of you guys, so I'm just gonna are any of you guys like bad drivers? Hell yeah.